It's a question that suggests choice. And video games give us just that. Albert Einstein once said that play is the highest form of research, a chance to discover who we are, or maybe who we want to become. Those who play games know why they do. To discover worlds, to challenge our fingers and our minds, to connect with friends.
Let's go, pal.
Or maybe just to escape. Games are about possibilities, the paths we take, as well as the ones we don't.
Are you married, detective?
No matter how you play, the fact is, you'll never stop. Whether you play professionally in front of millions, at home on your couch, or in the palm of your hand, we all know the undeniable power of play and how games are changing the face of entertainment. Tonight, we celebrate those who build the worlds in which we play and the players who game within them.
But there's no coming back from this. Fire up! Great Scott! I'm taking us home.
This is too important to stop.
Finish him!
Welcome to the Game Awards 2015.
Streaming live from downtown Los Angeles, this is the Game Awards 2015. And now, please welcome the creator of the Game Awards. Here's Jeff Keighley.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Game Awards 2015 live here in Los Angeles. This is the biggest night in gaming, and we're here to celebrate with people from all over the world who bring your favorite games to life. Tonight, we've got incredible performances from acts like Churches and Deadmau5. Huge world premieres of games you know about and a couple you don't know about, and of course awards. This is our incredible Game Awards statue right here that will be given out all night long, and the awards are a key part of this show. And right now we're going to get right into our first award of the night. Please welcome the voice of Lara Croft. Here's Tomb Raider's Camilla Luddington.
From the earliest days of arcade fighters to Mario Kart, thank you, and beyond, there's never been anything more satisfying than playing with your friends, whether they're in the same room or on the other side of the planet. Today's multiplayer games are so fast, so adrenaline-filled, that many have become professional sports. The nominees for Best Multiplayer are
Multiplayer.
And the Game Award goes to, Splatoon.
Splatoon also wins Best Multiplayer.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, first off, What an incredible category. All of the content is just spectacular that was up for an award in this category. So to all of the fabulous game makers, first, let me salute you on all your craft. Splatoon for us was a labor of love, a brand new IP, a brand new action adventure game for us and what we were trying to do in the multiplayer category. It was fun, it was Inkling, it was all about painting your space, and obviously you, the fans, have loved it. Thank you.
All right, well, congratulations to Reggie. That's 2 awards for Nintendo already. And also, Lara Croft, Camilla was up there. Congratulations to Lara Croft Go, which won the Best Mobile Handheld Game category as well. All right, so let's talk about another big aspect of the show. All right, here for Mobile Lara Croft Go. Now, world premieres are a big part of this show, and we love to show people a look at some of the state-of-the-art of video games and where this industry is going in the future. Well, one game that is up for most anticipated game tonight is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Anyone excited about that? Well, the team at Naughty Dog is very hard at work in Santa Monica tonight, finishing up the game, getting it ready for you guys for early 2016. But Neil Druckmann, Bruce Straley, and the team did want to share a little something special with the fans around the world and show you a little piece of something new from the game. They obviously want to keep a lot of it a surprise for when you play it. But right now, you're going to meet a new character from the world of Uncharted 4 for the first time with our first world premiere tonight. We're really happy to have it. Take a look at Uncharted 4.
Oh, scusi.
You're not supposed to be back here.
Well, neither are you. But I'll tell you what, I won't tell anyone if you don't.
You have something I want, and you're going to give it to me.
Really? Well, I'm flattered, but I'm afraid I'm spoken for. Oh, if you'll excuse me.
I'm not in the mood for games. Give me the crucifix.
Lady, you're lucky I'm a gentleman. Because if I weren't, I would...
You'd what?
All right, fine. Just remember, I didn't want to do this.
Let's see what you've got.
Good to see you alive, little brother. You got a treasure to find.
Watch out! I'll take that.
Yes, I got this! I don't got this!
All right, that was Uncharted 4, and of course, there's much more PlayStation coming up this Saturday at the PlayStation Experience. I'm heading up there in San Francisco, and they'll have a big keynote live stream on Saturday morning, so make sure to tune in for that on Twitch and PlayStation.com. All right, we're just getting started here at the Game Awards 2015. We have more world premieres, awards, and some show-stopping musical performances coming up shortly. But first, we want to welcome all the fans watching around the world on Go90, YouTube, Twitch, Steam, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network. We're really about bringing all the gaming fans around the world together, and we're proud to be on every gaming screen around the world. Now, one of the great things about the show this year is that we're trying to give back to the fans through some limited time only sales that you guys can access right now on the Xbox Game Store, PlayStation Store, Steam, and GOG. For instance, you can buy one of tonight's Game of the Year nominees, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, for 50% off on all these platforms, so make sure to check that out. Tons of other great offers as well. And we also love interacting with our fans, so be sure to use the hashtag #TheGameAwards_all-night. And if you're watching on Xbox One, you can actually play the show live against your friends by predicting all of tonight's winners and seeing how you're doing. We're going to announce the top gamer tags and scores at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. There is more of the Game Awards coming right up. We're just getting started live here in LA. We'll see you in a few.
Coming up, the award for Esports Team of the Year. And later, churches take the stage. Plus, a world premiere from Far Cry. Live from Los Angeles, this is the Game Awards.
soaring.
Find him, Jesse. Maybe he can help us.
There's a wither storm on the loose, and it's eating the world.
Hold on to your socks, because they're about to get blown off. Jump!
How are we supposed to get through this?
We stick together, and we'll be fine.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Now, please welcome a 4-time NBA champion. He hung 3 banners next door for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shaq Fu himself, Shaquille O'Neal.
I've got a special surprise for everyone in the house tonight. If you look under your seats, everyone gets a copy of the original Shaq Fu game from 1994. Go on, look. Just playing, but I do have a surprise. The fans demanded we redo Shaq Fu correctly, and they helped us raise the cash to make a kick-ass fighting game. This is Shaq Fu, a legend reborn.
An ancient prophecy tells of one Chinese warrior that must fight for humanity. An orphan boy, raised by a peasant, trained by a master. He will fight powerful adversaries and eventually save the whole friggin' world. Wait a minute, he doesn't look Chinese.
I'm picking everybody.
Hiya! It's gonna be fire. All right, 2015 was the biggest year ever for esports with over 100 million fans worldwide and growing. And now my good friends at Turner Sports and WME IMG are announcing a new esports league coming to TBS. And you're getting the exclusive first look. I've been part of Turner family now for 5 years, and trust me, when I tell you, this is gonna be big. Roll the clip.
Everybody got a target tonight. Everybody jumping out of their mind. Everybody going out of their skin. See, we get to the end, but that's where we begin. You feel it? Go!
We're all very excited about Turner.
It's just blown up.
TV is obviously the next step.
It helps bring what we've been doing for so long to the mainstream.
5 minutes for the 15 of fame. 5 seconds for you saying my name. I'm deadly sharp shooting the game. Gonna hit you in the soul, execution is aim. Go!
The Turner pot is $1.2 million.
Oh, man.
Esports is only going to get bigger from here.
See how the game and the people behind the game actually work.
I can really feel it rivaling traditional sports.
Everybody jumping out of their mind. Everybody going out of their skin.
Now here are the nominees for Esports Team of the Year. Sorry. And as picked by the fans, the Game Award goes to Optic Gaming.
Well, thank you. First and foremost, we know that Call of Duty is still a very young esport. So on behalf of Call of Duty as a whole, we accept this on behalf of everybody in the Call of Duty community, from the pros to the devs, to the content creators, and of course, the Green Wall.
All right, congrats to Team Optic. Also, congrats to some of our esports winners in other categories. Player of the Year, Kenny S., and Esports Game of the Year, Counter-Strike Go. Congratulations to those guys. Now, a few years ago, we surprised you with the announcement of No Man's Sky. Tonight, it did win the most anticipated game category voted on by fans. We're looking forward to playing that game soon. Now, we've also got an exclusive look at a brand new game we're announcing here for the first time. We like to surprise you with some things. This is definitely something that hasn't leaked, you don't know anything about, and it comes from an incredible studio. Take a look at this brand new world premiere.
Shareholders have been losing confidence in recent months with the latest reports of crime have been steadily on the rise. City officials are unsure.
It's all gone bad. According to witnesses, the victim was uncooperative with the robber, which led to the gunshot.
Oh, come on. It's what he is, a rich bum. I don't know how else to describe it.
Well, that may be true, but that family has
topping the list again as the most eligible bachelor, though his recent erratic behavior might
take back the night to restore this city to the glory that it held long before this. He took our responsibility from us.
All right, so we're hanging out backstage here at the AMD Green Room, and we're playing a lot of Star Wars Battlefront, as you can see behind me. But right now, I am chatting with Joel. Now, you're performing later.
Yeah, later.
So what are you going to perform? I hear it's going to be pretty amazing.
It's going to be neat-ish. I mean, I got some new music that I did and kind of intermingled with some of my favorite video game themes. So I did good. I worked.
You did. I actually saw the setup for it, and it's pretty fantastic. So I'm pretty excited about it. And I saw you actually playing some Star Wars Battlefront behind here. What did you think of it? Your first impressions?
Well, it would have been awesome if the mouse wasn't at like 20,000 DPI and flying. No, it was really cool. It's interesting. I've never actually really played a Star Wars game before, and I guess if you're going to get into one, you might as well get into that one. It's all pretty.
You must have been playing with my mouse sensitivity. I'm sorry.
It's like I move it like an inch, and I'm doing 360s.
So it's kind of cool because you really do actually feel like you're in the movies from playing this game.
Yeah, for sure. Like right in there, like inside the bantha and everything.
Well, I think everybody is really excited about seeing you perform later. Anything else we can expect from you this year?
Yeah, some music probably. I'll get around to it.
We'll get around to it.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much, and we'll see your performance later. Back into you to Jeff.
All right, thanks, Justine and Joel. And yeah, he's got an amazing thing he's put together. You'll see later in the show. We're excited to have Deadmau5 with us. All right, coming up, we're going to see an awesome world premiere of the first gameplay from Far Cry Primal, courtesy of the team at Ubisoft. Now, last week I hosted their Rainbow Six Siege launch event here in LA, and the game is available right now on the Xbox Game Store, so check it out. It came out this week. Now, a little later this evening, we're going to present the Best Independent Game Award, which is always one of my personal favorites. But that's not all we're doing with indie games. This year, we partnered with Unity to create 3 short films showcasing up-and-coming developers. Our filmmaker, Ben Proudfoot, traveled around the world from South Carolina to Vancouver to Japan to capture 3 unique stories. We'll show you a bit of each film tonight, and you can see all 3 films in their entirety at madewith.unity.com. Now, we're going to take you to Tokyo to meet our first team of developers, Friend and Foe. They're making a game named Vane, and it looks incredible. Check it out.
Hey, anywhere in the world you can put up an office, you can make games. And we're making our game here in Tokyo. I'm Matt Smith. I'm the producer and programmer. Vane is a minimalistic exploration mystery game. It's a game about this mysterious world and your place in it and trying to discover what's happening and why it's happening. There are 7 of us, and with the game like Vane that we're making, it's amazing. You get to see a whole new world spring up before your eyes. The The idea that you could be making a game, especially the kind of game we're making with Vane, with 4 artists and 2 programmers, would have been nonsense 10 years ago. That's sort of the dream for a game developer, is to be able to make the games you want on your own terms.
Now, here's a man of many voices and talents. This is Troy Baker.
Thank you. You know, people often ask me, how does one get into acting in video games? And the process is surprisingly simple. Step 1, save up your money, buy a decent microphone, and then wait for Nolan North and I to die. Now, games provide a rich landscape for us to explore, tasks to complete, quests to fulfill, and characters you either want to become or utterly destroy. If gameplay is the needle, then story is the thread. And together they weave an experience that transcends simple entertainment into a fervent desire to embark on a journey over and over again. Whether you be slaying orcs to dominate Mordor, or saving a 14-year-old girl from the ravages of a post-pandemic world. The old theater adage holds true. If it ain't on the page, it ain't on the stage. Here are your nominees for Best Narrative.
That's me. You think it's murder? Clearly it's murder.
You ready for this?
I was wired ready.
At ease, soldier.
Everything is happening too fast. None of it makes any sense. Oh my God.
You must find her. And when I do, what then? I shall give her what she deserves. What?
Something behind you.
Run!
And the winner is Her Story. It's quite heavy. And the envelope as well.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Can I say something?
Please.
Okay. Hello. So this is really for Sam Barlow, the creator of Her Story, but he's not here tonight. But I do have a few words that he's written. Thank you. This has been a special year, but awards like this make it all the more special. Thank you to my family for their support and for believing in my silly idea. Thank you to the Indie Fund, their support, moral and financial, made all the difference. Thanks to Viva, that's me, for saying yes and shouldering so much of the responsibility for making the game come to life. He really did say that, by the way, it's on here. And thanks most of all to those who bought and played the game and put their own imaginations to work telling her story. Thanks.
From Ubisoft Montreal, please welcome Paola Juyo.
Far Cry has always brought players into lawless frontiers where rules no longer apply. With Far Cry Primal, we're taking you back to the Stone Age, to 10,000 BCE, to the very first frontier. And today, we are proud to unveil a brand new experience. Enjoy. Thank you.
Ti dwajas pačiam, atidžiam dvajas salva daf. Mas matis guari quaturbadi. Matakar na arsipi chauda dausta. Usa dwajas mati. Yamagis tuarsa tanasha. Taparswa guarba de hasta. Urus Taka.
Primal.
Now, please welcome League of Legends esports presenter, Efya Deportra, aka Shox.
Their last album has really gotten me hooked on this next band, and I've been listening to them non-stop the last couple of months. They've been all around the world this year, and I'm incredibly stoked that I get to see them live for the first time tonight. All the way from Scotland, this is Churches.
Hi everyone, Kyle Bossman here in beautiful Santa Monica, where earlier this week, Bud Light leveled up a few lucky gamers with upgraded seats to the Game Awards and tickets to the after party. All they had to do is give us their best impression of their favorite game characters to level up with Bud Light. Give me an impression of Raiden.
Doesn't he do this?
Yeah, but he makes a noise when he does that.
I was like, yeah.
I want to see an impression of Shay, and I want to see an impression of Bella.
She tries to punch him and then she falls in the spaceship.
First, give us old Scorpion.
Get over here!
New Scorpion.
Come over here, please.
Let's hear your best D-Dog impression. You tapped into something that's very personal to me. Is D-Dog a wolf or a dog?
I'm gonna say dog because the dog is in his name.
Me too. You can't win this tournament. But stay tuned to see more fans level up with Bud Light.
And now, from Sony Computer Entertainment America, please welcome Sean Layden.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here tonight to present the award for Favorite Trending Gamer. Streaming channels have literally changed our industry as fans have become leading influencers with their honest, absurd, and sometimes colorful takes on the games we all love. Here are tonight's nominees.
Ridiculous is how I would describe it, and yet it's actually surprisingly competitive. Oh, bollocks.
Why did I buy this game? Why'd that happen? What happened to me?
Everybody calm down, it ain't a real prayer, and don't get offensive. Put your bees in your bonnets.
Yeah, you're gonna play it and be really pissed off.
My name is...
This is Kawaii Desu-chan, my character.
What?
Remember, I have not seen these games, but I bet the shit hits the fan at this next dragon fight.
Oops.
Okay, now this one was selected by all the fans, and tonight's award goes to, for Trending Gamer, Greg Miller.
I'll do the first part really fast. Beyond! Thank you to the thousands of Kind of Funny best friends who voted for me. Thank you to my parents for never trying to talk me out of doing video game journalism. Thank you to my beautiful girlfriend, Christine, who is okay with her apartment being a production studio. And of course, thank you to Nick, Tim, Colin, and Kevin for helping me live this dream that is kindoffunny.com. But more importantly, the person I'd like to thank is Nicole Tan. Nicole Tan is an environment artist for Crystal Dynamics. I have never met Nicole Tan. I beat Rise of the Tomb Raider this weekend, saw her name go through the credits, along with dozens of other names I didn't recognize. And this happens all the time. Every time I finish a game, hundreds of names I don't know. So today, I'm the Trending Gamer. I am a duly elected representative of you, the gamers. So on behalf of the gamers, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone in this room that makes video games. Thank you to everyone at the home right now, directors, producers, writers, animators who make video games. Hell, thank you to the guy who's working on a Maya project right now and won't see this till it's on YouTube tomorrow. We all know that making a game is not a glamorous life. It is long hours. It's time away from your family, and no matter what, when the game's out, someone on the internet is gonna be mean to it. I'm sure it comes down every day. Somebody says, is this worth it? And I want you to know that on behalf of the millions of lives you change, it is worth it. Thank you for making games. I would not be the person, we would not be the people we are today if it wasn't for video games. So thank you, each and every one of you who does this, makes video games. Thank you for your art, and know that we are forever in your debt.
General, we've located the base where they're holding the hostages, sir.
Excellent. Mobilize the ground troops we have on standby.
Sir, The base is on an island, 30 miles offshore.
Then you better get the Admiral on the phone.
The surrounding waters are heavily mined for miles, sir.
Then send in the Air Force.
Sir, the airspace around the island is patrolled by dirty bomb drones, which are telepathically controlled by a comatose young girl who believes she is herding a flock of sheep, sir!
Then send in the Psychonauts.
Now, here's the founder of Double Fine Studios, Tim Schafer.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I'm here to say tonight is thank you. Thank you for playing Psychonauts. Thank you for cosplaying Raz and Lily all these years. Thank you for tweeting me every day asking for a sequel. And thank you for the kids who write on the binder paper and they ask for a sequel and free stickers. So thanks to you. You guys give us the confidence to do this and to try it out on the new crowdfunding platform Fig, which actually lets you invest in the games for the first time. So you get a share of the profits of the game. That's right. If we make money, you make money. So finally, we can give something back to our backers more than just t-shirts, although we're going to have some pretty sweet t-shirts and stickers. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. So please check out our campaign at fig.co because we can't do it without you. And thank you for helping us bring back Psychonauts. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Tim Schafer. A great surprise. Psychonauts is back. Psychonauts 2. So excited about the game. I've been waiting for Tim to make that for many years. All right, and congratulations to Greg Miller as well. What a great guy as our trending gamer this year. All right, now we wanted to announce one other exclusive sale item for the fans tonight. For limited time only, the Alienware Steam Machine is $100 off. You can play thousands of games on the Steam Machine, including most of tonight's nominees. You can head to alienware.com and use the code TheGameAwards for that special offer. Now, one of the biggest supporters for the show this year is Go90. It's a brand new entertainment app that's available to download in the US for free on Android and iOS. And this year, as we wanted to scale the show up bigger and better, Go90 said to me, hey, we want to support your vision. We want to help you grow this show. And they've been an incredible partner for the Game Awards. So if you're in the US, do me a favor, head to iOS or Android. Just check this thing out. It's a free app, and it's full of a ton of great video game content, primetime series, live music, sports, and a very cool new series from Morgan Spurlock called In a Galaxy that follows a group of Star Wars super fans. Check out the Go90 app, as I said, and here is a new look at In a Galaxy. Enjoy it.
Being a fan doesn't have to be just limited to loving something. It can actually rocket you in different ways, different places.
I'm one of the world's only X-Wing mechanics.
How much you know about Mandalorians?
We are delivering a set of miniature stormtrooper armor to a little girl who got a hard time because she likes Star Wars.
I collect life-sized human action figures, which sounds a little diabolical, but it's really not the way it sounds.
As much as it's about stuff, it's also about these connections that you form. That's the reason that I have the collection I have.
The one thing that really binds us together is the sense of community, and that has been the true nature of Star Wars fandom.
Yeah!
I love how ESO has grown. They've always listened to their players and changed for the better.
My absolute favorite thing about ESO is the combat system.
I love to PvP more than anything.
I get to have a freaking ice mount! I love it.
There's just so much lore and culture.
There's over 500,000 ways to create just one piece of gear.
It's a full package with the looks and the feel of it.
You guys have to realize the community in this game is the best around.
All right, I'm now joined with Pete from Bethesda. Pete, good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
So we love a million reasons to play Elder Scrolls Online, and I hear you have kind of a crazy announcement about another reason to play.
Yeah, we've been enjoying all of the info fans have been sending in on why they like the Elder Scrolls Online so much with this million reasons to play. And now we have a million more reasons, because tonight we're happy to announce that we are giving away $1 million to somebody who's playing the Elder Scrolls Online. And all you have to do is, starting tonight, play the game between now and January 10th, any point in there. And then starting tomorrow, there'll be a form on ElderScrollsOnline.com. You fill out the form, play the game, and you got a chance to win $1 million.
Now, is this for existing players, new players? How does that work?
It's for everybody. So if you already own the game, you just have to make sure you play between now and January 10th, fill out the form. If you don't have the game yet, you can buy the game and play it. We're running a special sale starting, going through the whole weekend, starting tonight. Steam, Xbox Live, PSN, ElderScrollsOnline.com, all the places you would normally buy your game, 60% off the Elder Scrolls Online, and chance to win $1 million.
That's not a bad offer.
Not a bad idea at all.
All right.
By the way, it's really hard to give away $1 million, it turns out. So there are countries and states that don't want us to give you that money.
Yes.
So go to Elder Scrolls Online. All the full contest rules and details are there.
We don't like those countries.
No, we want you to move somewhere because we want to give you $1 million.
All right, well, that's very generous of Bethesda. You guys have had a great year, and of course, Fallout 4 up for a bunch of awards tonight as well.
Yep.
Pete, great to see you. More Game Awards coming up.
They gave us an amazing performance earlier tonight. From Churches, please welcome Ian Cook, Lauren Mayberry, and Martin Doherty.
Hi, we're here to present the award for the best indie game.
We know what it's like to start out on your own with just an idea and not that many opportunities.
But thanks to crowdfunding, open platforms, and perseverance, indie game creators are changing the landscape of gaming. Here are the nominees.
When you suspect someone of murdering your husband. I've never taken a lie detector test before.
And the award goes to
Rocket League!
Rocket League also wins Best Sports Racing Game.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. I want to thank the team. We did it. I can't believe it. You know, we did. This is amazing. I want to thank my wife Jessica, who stuck with us through this. I want to thank all our families. You know, the Twitch streamers that pushed the game, the Reddit community. The community, the Rocket League community. The entire Rocket League community. The original Rocket League community that played the game for years. All of you guys, this is for you. Thank you a lot. Love you. Thank you. Thank you.
From Quantum Break and the X-Men franchise, here's Iceman Sean Ashmore.
How you doing? Yeah, in Quantum Break, I play Jack Joyce, a new kind of hero who gains superpowers to manipulate time and uses them to battle the evil corporation that is Monarch Solutions. This is one story told from multiple perspectives, a cinematic action game with a live action show as a feature, giving you the perspective of both the heroes and the villains. And it doesn't stop there. What you see and play is shaped by the choices you make in-game. Here's the brand new trailer for Quantum Break.
The number one killer is time. It will get us all. But what do you want to know? How I gained superpowers? How time broke? A growing fracture in time leading to the end of time? How we traveled back to fix it and failed horribly? How it all went to shit? What do you want to know?
All right. We are back here now at the Game Awards, and it's time to talk about something really important right now. Earlier this year, our industry lost one of its greatest leaders. I'm talking about Satoru Iwata from Nintendo. Absolutely. When I was deciding whether to go on with the Game Awards this summer, and when Mr. Iwata passed away, I felt compelled that we needed to do something to recognize what he's done for this industry. He's done so many incredible things, and I think all of us were heartbroken when he left us this summer. I met with Satoru Iwata about 6 weeks before he passed away in Kyoto, and although he was a lot thinner than I thought he would be, he was still so joyful. He was smiling and laughing, and those are my final memories of meeting with him. And he said goodbye to me, had a big smile on his face. He wished me well in my E3 preparations, and I can't imagine what was going through his head right then and what he was dealing with, but he never let it show. He was such an incredible man. So tonight, for a few minutes, we're going to put the awards and the world premieres and all the marketing and everything aside to focus on the man of the hour. To tell you more about Satoru Iwata, please welcome the president of Nintendo of America, Reggie Fils-Aimé.
One of the most overused words in the English language is unique. That's what all of us want to be in some level or another. But very few of us truly are. Satoru Iwata is one who clearly was unique, in the fullest meaning of the word. If you were to design the perfect person to lead a video game company, you'd want someone who understood electrical engineering, who understood software design, and who understood business. Not many can claim this broad kind of background, but Mr. Iwata did. And not only did he understand all of these areas, but he was accomplished in every one. If you've read the Iwata Asks series, you know he could drill down into the particulars of both hardware and game design. No one could lose him in the details. On his business resume, there's one number that stands out. Our dedicated gaming industry is now over 30 years old. In that time, only 5 platforms have achieved lifetime sales in excess of 100 million units worldwide. Of those 5, Mr. Iwata was directly involved with 3 of them. At HAL Laboratories, he helped bring Kirby's Dream Land and other games to Game Boy. And then, as president of Nintendo, he oversaw the introduction of both Nintendo DS and Wii. Beyond his resume, I can add another signature point. The man was fearless. Remember how you felt when you first heard the name Wii? Or remember what was said when you found out about Nintendogs, or Brain Age, or a dual-screen portable device? You may have been puzzled, but he already knew. He had already heard the criticisms internally, but he always championed an idea he truly believed in, and we all benefited. For Mr. Iwata, it was not enough to repeat the words of Nintendo's mission to surprise and delight with the unexpected. He lived those words. He was unique. Finally, on a personal level, he was my boss, and he was my mentor, and he was my colleague. But most of all, he was my friend, and I'm a better person for it. And I think every gamer is better for having Mr. Iwata's vision and talent help inspire and shape the passion we all share. No matter what is going on in our lives or in the world, Mr. Iwata wanted Nintendo to be about putting smiles on people's faces. Nintendo, at its heart, is about making us feel younger than we are today. Mr. Iwata, I hope you're smiling right now. Thank you, and please welcome Ben Harper.
You and I were looking at old pictures yesterday, sitting in disbelief at how time slips away, both at a loss for words to say. I knew we'd never be younger than today. Foolishness protected us from the world outside. They could never come between us, but we knew they'd try. We remembered living as if there were a way to forever be younger than today. You never looked at anything you didn't care to see, but I was the one who wouldn't let you leave, even though it was clear that you couldn't stay. You had to try to be younger than today. You had to try to be younger than today. As we parted, you reminded me we're alive. And to remember when the stars danced just for you and I. May the shimmer of summer always light your way and make you feel younger than today. Younger than today.
Well, I'm Colin Northway.
And I'm Sarah Northway. We play video games, we make video games, we live video games all the time.
Yeah, 2008 was the original Fantastic Contraption.
Completely online, in browser, and...
Right now, in 2015, it's a VR game, so it sets you in virtual reality.
You're always building with your hands in a place where you can feel like you're in it, you can walk around, you can experience that world.
I'm all about pushing the creative boundaries. I don't understand how people make games that are like clones of other things. Isn't the entire point making something that the world has never seen before? Isn't the entire point like pushing the boundary of what people know? And in VR, that's like all we're doing. You can't help but do that. And obviously like the winds of fate, like when, you know, you're looking at the riverbank, you can jump on logs that come by. VR is the log we both jumped on. We'll see. I can hear something ahead. I don't know if it's the roar of a crowd or a waterfall, but I guess we'll find out.
We are back here in the AMD Green Room, and I'm hanging out with the one, the only Cliff Blazinski. So how's it going?
It's going good. I'm in LA. I'm visiting with people I've known in this business for years, and I get to catch up with you.
And I just saw you playing some Star Wars Battlefront. Now, what do you think of the game?
It's great. It fulfills the Star Wars fantasy we've all had since we were children. But the biggest thing is the level graphics. Like, I just cannot get over how gosh darn good it looks. Like the ice in the ice caves, like the desert levels. It's just phenomenal looking.
So, now, when you're playing, do you have a specific hero that you're like, you know, I want to play as this one?
You gotta go with Vader.
That's my favorite too. It's great.
One of those things, he's one of the most iconic movie characters of all time. And I'm rewatching the original trilogy with my best friend and his fiance because she's never seen it. And just kind of watching Han Solo and the way he interacts with Leia in Empire and like the first time Luke meets Yoda. It's pure magical myth and it's a classic. It's timeless.
It is. Now, talking about, you know, all this classic and timeless stuff, what is your first Star Wars memory or your favorite Star Wars memory?
My favorite is different from my first. My first would have to be when I saw it. I'm a little bit older, and we actually saw it in a drive-in theater in a station wagon with my family when I was like 4 years old. And we went and saw it repeatedly, and I remember telling my mother like the third time, make sure to turn down the speaker when the Death Star blows up. Spoiler, by the way. And then, you know, seeing, you know, Jedi and everything after that. And I'm such a Star Wars nut that I actually have a life-size R2-D2 in my basement.
That's awesome. That is so amazing.
And everything, but he doesn't move yet. We need to work on that.
So now you're working on a new game that is PC exclusive, and so tell us about that.
So it's a game called Lawbreakers. It takes place in the future after kind of cataclysmic earthquake, and humanity manages to rebuild, but pharmaceuticals get so crazy in the future that people get these crazy superpowers. And it's the organized law enforcement versus the organized gangs, so it's law versus breakers, and they're all breaking the law of gravity.
That's amazing.
You guys done that before?
I think so. You got that down. So now going into this, what do you think of the future of PC gaming?
I think the future's bright. I'm well known in PC circles for talking trash about the PC as a platform in the past. I was wrong, okay? Let it go, people. The PC is forever. Steam crushes it all the time. And it's really the, like, if I want to play something and it's on PC, I get it on PC because you get a high-end rig, it can't be beat.
That's awesome. Well, if you guys haven't played Star Wars Battlefront yet, check out AMD.com for a special offer where you guys can play it for free. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you very much, Justine. Great to see Cliff here in the green room. Now, we want to congratulate some other winners tonight as well. The Games for Impact Award is an award that looks at some games that try and look at the industry in a different way and have a real message and meaning to them. And the winner for that is Life is Strange this year. Congratulations to the team over in France for building that game. And the other one is Best Fan Creation. We like to reward both the big name creators and the smaller ones. And the best fan creation is something called Portal Stories, which is an incredible experience in the Portal universe built by a bunch of fans and released online on Steam. So congratulations to those guys as winners for Best Fan Creation. And now it's time for another award, Developer of the Year. And for this one, we're going to check in with our good friend, Conan O'Brien.
Hello, gamer Americans. Conan O'Brien here with my friend Aaron Blair.
Hello.
I hate it when you wave like that. I really do. If you've seen my Clueless Gamer segment on Conan, you might think I'm some noob who knows absolutely nothing about video games. You might even think I don't know what a noob is, but I do. A noob is a small IKEA end table. Bingo. I win. Nailed it. I also know a ton about video games. In fact, my video game knowledge is so deep, so extensive, I'm going to guess the nominee for Developer of the Year just by simple word association provided by Aaron. You ready to go, Aaron?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right, the first one is dog meat.
Okay, the first nominee is either a very poorly reviewed restaurant on Yelp or the makers of Fallout 4 Bethesda games.
Yes, that's correct. Awesome. All right, second one is White Mamba.
Okay, that is either the nickname I tried to give my penis in college, a nickname that did not stick, or a character from Metal Gear Solid 5 from Kojima Productions.
Yes, correct. All right. Next one is Murgo's Wet Nurse.
That is either the name of a very popular 1970s prog rock band or one of the elite bosses from Bloodborne by From Software.
Correct. Next one is Sex on a Unicorn.
That is so easy, it's sad. I would have also accepted Sex in a Lighthouse, Sex in a Spooky Forest, and Sex with Elf Prostitutes. They all happen in my favorite game of all time, The Witcher 3 from CD Projekt Red.
Okay, and the final one is Bricks.
Minecraft.
No. You build levels.
Tetris.
No. Okay, it's like little Italian guys. You build levels, little Italian guys.
Was there a video game for Goodfellas?
No. It's like.
Hold on a second. Super Mario Maker from Nintendo. There you have it. The nominees for Developer of the Year. Not so clueless after all, am I? You're sure there wasn't a video game for Goodfellas? I don't think so. I think there is. You should check up on it. And don't wave like that. Okay.
Let's go, pal.
Thank you very much, Conan. 5 amazing developers, and the Game Award for Developer of the Year goes to CD Projekt Red for The Witcher 3.
all the way from Poland, where sex on unicorns is a common thing. No, but seriously, I think, Conan really liked this one. Guys back home, that one is for you. You made it happen. You put all these thousands, or actually millions of hours of hard work, and you made one of the best RPGs. And I salute you for that. Chapeau bas. CD Projekt Red, jesteście zajebiści. That was the kick-ass in Polish. Thank you.
We wanted to make the Rock Band experience on Oculus so realistic that the player actually feels like they are a rock star.
But we're tech guys and game developers. We didn't know what it was like to really feel like a rock star. Clearly we needed help.
And then we thought, who better than Dragon Force?
Their song Through the Fire and the Flames is one of the most difficult songs out there, in the real world and in Rock Band.
So we hired them as consultants to teach us how to think, act, and feel like a rock star.
These guys needed a lot of work.
We're not sure if this will be even successful.
So we got them started on a rigorous training program. Any questions? Yes, Palmer.
Where are the groupies?
Dude, it's 10 a.m.
Is that too early for groupies?
Okay.
Okay, so what's the most important body part during a guitar solo? Alex?
The fingers.
Wrong. It is the face. Did you see Herman's facial artistry? Okay, so get started practicing those solo faces and we'll be back to check on your progress in 2 hours.
So what do you think? Am I a skull guy?
No, I think you're more like a snake guy.
What about a snake going through a skull?
Well, it depends. You've been to prison?
No.
But then, no.
These guys were fast learners.
Still, we were looking for final proof that they were thinking, acting, and feeling like rock stars.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Hey, where are you going?
We just booked a new worldwide tour, so we're gonna need your bus. Rock on!
Straight off the cover of Time magazine, the founder of Oculus is here. Please welcome Palmer Luckey.
How are you, gentlemen? They told me I can't break this guitar. So, Dragon Force is one of my favorite bands, and it was incredible working with them to make Rock Band VR really convey the best parts of being a rock star with none of the bad stuff. We've been working on Rock Band VR with harmonics for a really long time, and I've played a lot of hours of it. And it's really amazing to feel like you're standing on stage, looking out at the crowd, cheering for you. And looking over, seeing your drummer on your left, seeing a guitarist on your right, wailing out on a guitar solo, and just looking out at the crowd and feeling like you really are a rock star. It's an incredible experience. And the Rift is going to be launching next year, early Q1, and there's going to be a ton of experiences from great developers like Harmonix that are going to blow you away. I hope you guys love Rock Band VR, and I can't wait to play it with you guys. Rock on!
And now, please welcome the head of Xbox. Here's Phil Spencer.
It's an honor to be here tonight to celebrate gaming as an art form and to recognize the creativity and innovation from designers and teams around the world. I'm constantly amazed by the beauty and depth of games today, and I'm proud to be part of this industry that is so committed to bringing art to life Here are this year's nominees for the Best Art Direction.
Best Art Direction.
Pretty incredible list of games there. Let's see. And the winner is Ori and the Blind Forest.
Wow. That is a pretty impressive company of games there. So to be here and to win an award is absolutely surreal. Thank you guys so much.
We've actually been asked yesterday why we picked the name Moon Studios. And it's actually a silly story. It's because of that Kennedy speech. We always knew we wanted to take, to do the things that we're doing, not because they're easy, but because they're hard and take the extra mile. And it's not been easy to make Ori, but I hope many years from now, the artists at Moon Studios will look back and be really, really proud of their work. So thank you so much. And
Up next, we pay tribute to a couple of industry icons. And later, a special appearance from Mark Hamill. Plus, more exclusive world premieres. The Game Awards will be right back.
Game of Thrones fan. You can get involved and
Hi everybody, Kyle Bossman here again in beautiful Santa Monica, where earlier we asked gamers to give us their best impressions of their favorite game characters. I'm Batman! But what if we asked your friends to give us their best impressions of you? Do you know what you look like when you play? We went back out with Bud Light to see who else we could level up for this year's Game Awards. Can you give us an impression of what he looks like?
It's like, oh, vile and vulgarness. He starts cussing. Really? Come on, fudge!
Your impression of him.
What? Son of a...
Show us how Andrew plays.
Did I go to that back room? I should go check that back room.
Wait, how did that dude see me? What the? It's just sheer excitement. I might just have to run away.
What do you look like when you run away? Congrats to everyone who was able to level up with Bud Light today, and we'll see you at the after party.
Thanks, Kyle, and I am now joined by some of the lucky fans who leveled up with Bud Light tonight. Pretty good seats right here in the front row. You guys enjoying the show?
Yep. Very much so.
Very much so.
Do you have a favorite part so far of the Game Awards 2015?
I really teared up during Mr. Iwata's, but it's very touching because I grew up, just on Nintendo with my brothers. So, yeah.
As we all did. Favorite moment for you?
Besides the tribute, I would say Churches has been great and everything. It's just really great that we can come together as an industry and celebrate this amazing thing that we do. So
I agree. It's been a great night, and there's more to come. Well, glad you guys are having fun. We'll see you at the after party. You guys are all getting access to that as well. And right now, let's check out another world premiere. One of my favorite games from a few years ago is being remastered. Check this out.
World premiere.
Let me go! I didn't do anything!
quick learner. Let her go! See ya!
All right. Pretty cool news. I'm here with Donald Mustard from Chair. So Donald, Shadow Complex remastered, and based on that, it's available on PC right now?
Well, hold on. So we're super excited to be here and to finally be talking about Shadow Complex.
Yes.
That's awesome. So one of our goals at Chair has always been to bring the original game to a wider audience of gamers. And so we're super excited to announce that Shadow Complex has been remastered, and it's coming to PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
Ooh. Okay.
Early next year, so early 2016. But right now, right this second, and for the rest of December, you can download Shadow Complex Remastered completely free, exclusively at shadowcomplex.com.
Okay, well that's pretty cool. Shadow Complex is back, and I know you're working with J.J. Abrams on Spyjinx, which we can't wait to hear more about coming in 2016. Well, Donald, thank you very much.
Awesome, thanks, Jeff.
Awesome, appreciate it. All right, much more Game Awards still to come, but we've got another world premiere coming up. Stick around.
And now, from Metal Gear Solid 5, here's the big boss. Please welcome Kiefer Sutherland.
Thank you. It is an honor to be here back at the Game Awards, surrounded by visionaries and dreamers, people who are truly pushing the boundaries of storytelling, technology, and entertainment. I am deeply humbled to be a part of your world, but now it is time to recognize two true icons in the history of gaming. Here is their story.
Industry icon.
Real-time was really a great ingredient to put into the mix because it created this tension that didn't exist. When you're playing a game, everything else is moving forward around you. Your competitor over here, your friends, whatever is going on. These things are happening simultaneously.
Without Westwood Studios, you really don't have like a huge part of the modern gaming scene today.
Real-time strategy, I think, is one of the last truly new forms of gaming.
Younger gamers, everything that they're seeing now in games like League of Legends and Dota 2 really started with Westwood Studios back in the 90s.
You know, the beginning was make money making games, right? Survive making games, like so many, still the same today, right?
Two guys who started in a garage. I think they were kind of like the Jobs and the Wozniak.
They were ambitious, and on top of that, they were just dorks like we were. We were all in that same club.
We were the independent developer doing our own originals by then, doing things like Legend of Acarandia and Lands of Lore and all this good stuff.
I remember we went to Virgin, and Virgin said, hey, we've got this great license for Doom. And Brett really loved the Doom books. I think it was his favorite book.
And I went to Martin and I said, hey, I want to do a real-time strategy game.
We could do this game like Military Madness, we could make it real time, it'd be tons of fun.
He goes, that's a tough category, don't you think? I go, what do you mean? It doesn't even exist.
Doom 2 was the first game that we all remember as kind of really starting the real-time strategy revolution.
It gave gamers like a new way to think about how you were going to interact with your computer.
Prior to that, strategy games were turn-based. They were like chess. I go, you go.
This kind of slow, boring dynamic.
That notion that you could plot your strategy and set out to conquer the computer while they were doing the same thing at the same time was truly revolutionary at that moment.
And it flew off the shelves, and we sold millions of units, and millions more got pirated.
The guys at Blizzard began playing Doom 2 and immediately had the idea for Warcraft.
Dune 2 was clearly an inspiration to us. We really liked playing it, and we liked talking about it, and the only thing we couldn't do is play against each other. And so that was sort of the initial design vision. Go make a multiplayer version of Dune 2.
And it actually led to this really interesting kind of rivalry between the two. They were kind of the Oasis and Blur of the real-time strategy. Well,
Westwood would release something and we'd respond to it. We'd release something and Westwood would respond to it.
Both companies were just trying to one-up each other as much as we possibly could. I think that created an acceleration in the state of the art.
And so there was a lot of competition between our companies to build something that was the best RTS in the world.
What was interesting about all that, I said, you know what, at the end of the day, this is a prototype. I'm going to create something else without anybody's license, and it's going to be called Command & Conquer.
With Command & Conquer, that what we saw was a big evolution just in terms of production design, scope, scale.
You know, Brett said, well, we've got this CD-ROM. What are we going to fill it with? I go, Brett, you know, you can't do full screen audio video. There's no way. And he goes, Lou, you're just being lazy. So we invented this media player to be able to play full screen audio and video.
I am king.
I think they were among the first really great world builders who, you know, really created a sense of time and place, and the Command & Conquer universe really felt like a universe.
This kind of cheesy, like B-movie story while you were playing the strategy game. And it was purposely cheesy B-movie. It wasn't like they set out to make Citizen Kane and this was the embarrassing result.
Chandra, you son of a bitch.
And we sold like 1 million copies in a week, which was just unheard of back then.
It was a phenomenon at the time, and you know, we were kind of living it, we were swept up in it.
You know, we just captured lightning in a bottle for sure.
I do think if you could go back and have kind of a Back to the Future type thing where we just removed Westwood from gaming history, what does it look like today? I really do think it looks very different.
Without Dune 2, you don't have Warcraft. You don't have Age of Empires.
It's debatable whether Blizzard would have ever entered the real-time strategy genre.
You don't have League of Legends. You don't have Dota.
You certainly wouldn't have had the MOBA genre.
It kind of goes on and on. It all starts with Westwood.
The impact that they've had is going to be felt for generations to come.
They started it, and every other strategy game you can practically think of evolves from there.
Please welcome Brett Sperry and Lewis Castle.
Wow. Thank you, everyone. And gosh, it's all about this. And you know what's interesting is that there's been so much evolution since those early days. You know, when Lewis and I and our whole team and a lot of great people are involved started in gaming, when it was, as you could tell by some of those graphics, rather primitive, but we were limited. It wasn't our fault. We only had, 16 colors, then 32, then 256. But anyhow, it's wonderful to receive this reward, and thank you all for playing. And then for those of you who are creating entertainment software, keep pushing the limit.
So, I just want to say on behalf of the hundreds of people that were Westwood Studios, I couldn't possibly name them all and how many amazing contributions they made. Just want to thank them all for letting us live the dream, and especially thank the families, my family, the families of all the game makers out there, because I got to tell you, you're the reason we can keep doing what we love to do. It's you're the ones who suffer when we're up late following our passions, and I got to tell you, it really is a humbling experience to be up here and to see how far this industry's gone and how far it's going to go. It's great fun to keep making games. I'm still making them. I'm not going to stop till I fall.
Fantastic. Congratulations to Brett and Lou, two great guys in the video game business. All right, Rocket League was a phenomenon this year. You guys played Rocket League, right? All right. Well, it won Best Indie Game earlier tonight, and they've got one last surprise that you may not have been expecting. Check out this world premiere. Take a sip.
World premiere.
The Game Awards will be right back with a special performance from the Metal Gear soundtrack and a world premiere for The Walking Dead. And later, Deadmau5 plugs in. Don't stop streaming.
Xbox One exclusive.
343 Industries, Bonnie Ross. Bonnie, Halo 5 Guardians, as we just saw, launched at the end of October, and you guys have been busy continuing to give updates to fans. Cartographer's Gift is coming mid-December.
Yes, we just announced Cartographer's Gift, which basically has the best forge ever, built from the ground up for Halo 5 and Xbox One. In addition, in the gift, you're getting more maps, more rec packs, more of everything.
All right, very cool. Now, esports fans, we had Shaq presenting Esports Awards. I know you're doing a Halo World Championship, and the fans are funding it, right? Over $2 million so far?
Yes, I mean, can you believe that? It's
Yeah.
actually only December. We start our tournament on Sunday.
Yep.
The finals are this spring, and we're at 2 million already, so I can't wait to see what we're going to be for the finals.
All right, well, you're giving lots to fans. All the DLC, all the maps are free, right? Halo 5?
Yeah, we look at Halo 5. When we launched Halo 5, for us, it's just the beginning. We're looking at Halo 5 as more of a service. So every month, you will be getting more free content. And we have a ton of great stuff coming next year, but I'm not allowed to talk about it yet. But just know that fans, keep giving your feedback because we are listening, and there's lots more Halo coming.
All right, we can expect much more Halo in 2016 and beyond, I'm sure. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Bonnie. And we're going to head back to Justine in the green room, see who she's with.
All right, so we're hanging out here in the green room with John Vignacchi. How are you?
Justine, how are you?
Doing good.
Nice to see you.
You too. So how's everything been going for you?
Everything's been going really, really great. So Disney Infinity 3.0 is out right now, and we're at the Game Awards, and we're nominated for Family Game of the Year, which is totally awesome.
So have you got a chance to actually play Battlefront yet?
Oh, and Battlefront is a ton of fun. I mean, if you're a fan of first-person or third-person shooter games, this is definitely the game you want to play.
I like because you can choose which you want to play as.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, lightsaber battles and all the different multiplayer maps they have. I had a ton of fun playing this weekend.
Do you have a favorite hero?
I mean, I definitely love Darth Vader. I mean, it's just so much fun, especially like when it's doing the first install. You get to have so much fun just wrecking shop with Darth Vader.
It's been so much fun. And what about your favorite mission? Do you have a specific that you like?
You know, I love all the different things that we can do on survival modes. I think that that's a lot of fun, especially like on Sullust when you're actually getting in the turrets and then taking out the TIE fighters. That's a ton of fun.
So much fun. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hey, I have something special for you, Justine.
Wait, really?
I've seen you talk a lot about different toy games, and I want to introduce you to Disney Infinity, give you the first ever Kylo Ren from the Force Awakens playset from Disney Infinity that comes out in conjunction with the film December 18th.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna cry. Yeah, it's awesome. This is amazing. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
And to you guys at home, if you want to check out all of the footage that we've been capturing back here, check out the AMD channel on plays.tv. Back to you guys.
From Roberts Space Industries, here's Chris Roberts, along with Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, now, did someone say puke? No, Luke. All right.
So, me and Mark first worked together about, over 20 years ago, back on Wing Commander 3, and, so...
Here we are again.
Here we are again, and it's pretty awesome.
It's very confusing. You know, I have so many space adventures. I can't keep them straight. You know, one has Gillian Anderson, one has Daisy Ridley, one has Gary Oldman and John Rhys Davies and Mark Strong, and there's another one with Harrison.
No, but this one you can actually talk about.
Oh, this is the one I can talk about. Great. Okay, so we're here tonight to present the best action adventure game, but before we do, I have one question for Chris. When Star Citizen Squadron 42 comes out, will I be on the poster?
I think so. Yes.
Please?
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks so much. Really, it's a great thrill for us to be here tonight. And spoiler alert, someone we all love has been nominated. Don't get too excited. I usually lose. But let's hear tonight's nominees for Best Action Adventure Game.
Best Action Adventure Game.
Let's go.
Great job.
I'm going to show the Arkham Knight what happens when he messes with my city.
If we take control of the gangs, we take control of London from the bottom up. Fun never stops.
And the Game Award goes to Metal Gear Solid. Kiefer Sutherland. Oh, yeah.
Accepting for Metal Gear Solid 5 on behalf of Hideo Kojima is the voice of Snake, Kiefer Sutherland.
On behalf of Hideo Kojima and everybody who worked on the game, I will accept this award and thank you from the bottom of our hearts. On a personal note, I just wanted to say that I think you guys are the most devoted fans I have ever seen. It doesn't matter whether it seems to be premiere of 24 or the opening of a film. The only thing I seem to ever sign are posters of Snake from Metal Gear Solid. You guys rock. Have a great night. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Kiefer, for accepting that award. And as you noticed, Hideo Kojima is not here with us tonight, and I want to tell you a little bit about that. Mr. Kojima had every intention of being with us tonight, but unfortunately, he was informed by a lawyer representing Konami just recently that he would not be allowed to travel to tonight's awards ceremony to accept any awards. He's still under an employment contract, and it's disappointing, and it's inconceivable to me that an artist like Hideo would not be allowed to come here and celebrate with his peers and his fellow teammates such an incredible game as Metal Gear Solid 5. But that's the situation we're in. Hideo is in Tokyo right now watching the show, so we want you to know, Hideo, that we're thinking of you, and we miss you. We hope to see you at the Game Awards 2016. But because we are thinking of you, some of your friends and I put together a little surprise for you. And here it is. Here to perform Quiet's theme from the Metal Gear Solid 5 soundtrack, please welcome Stephanie Justin.
Love hurts so bad, but still saved my soul. Flowers of a brighter past, they bloomed so free. Bleeds out, what remains is down. Could have left it all for you for tomorrow. As your time draws near, will you live and feel? Could have left it all.
So beautiful. Thank you very much, Stephanie. That was for you, Hideo. We're thinking of you. All right, she came all the way from Japan to be here, so we appreciate that. All right, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain is also our winner for Best Score Soundtrack tonight. So congratulations to the team on that. Before we move on, I'd also like to thank Rockstar Games for their proud support of the Game Awards. From the very beginning, they've backed me, and you can be a part of the Game Awards celebration and get 40% off Grand Theft Auto 5 on Steam right now, so check that out. You can also buy quite a few of tonight's nominees and winners at great reduced prices, as we've been talking about. MGS5 and Pro Evolution Soccer are 25% off on the PlayStation Store tonight, and The Witcher 3, as we mentioned earlier, is half off across the board, so check that out. More of the Game Awards are coming up right after this. Stick around.
Now, please welcome a legendary producer behind Assassin's Creed and the founder of EA's Motive Studios. This is Jade Raymond.
It takes a lot of ingredients to bring an unforgettable character to life. It's great if they look cool, and even better if they have a unique silhouette. But to really make a character come to life, you need to find the actor that captures the voice of the character. Like, who could imagine Metal Gear without the voice of David Hayter? Sorry, that was a bit mean. These are the nominees for Best Performance.
I'm Price. Chloe Price. The important thing is that we're together again.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass.
His needs are professional. Go away, or I'll kill you.
Can you hear me, Bruce? You need to stop him.
Go back. Please don't try to find me.
Childhood sweethearts. Something like that. When you married Detective.
Wow, I have to put this down. It really is heavy. All right. And the winner of Best Performance is Viva Seifert, The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3. Congratulations. Amazing. Thank you so much. There you go. Are you ready for this?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. This is a complete and utter surprise. And so I just want to say thank you so much, and thank you to the gaming community for embracing this little low-key avant-garde video game. And the biggest thanks of all, a little bit bigger than the gaming community for me, is to go to Sam Barlow, the creator of Her Story. He gave me an amazing script. I'm so glad I said yes. And victory!
All right, congratulations, Viva. And yes, Viva won for Her Story. Congratulations to her for that game. Telltale Games has changed the way we think about storytelling in games. They were nominated tonight for Best Narrative. We saw the Batman announcement earlier, which they have so many amazing properties they're working with. And I knew Aisha Tyler said these games are the first time she's ever cried. They are powerful experiences. Well, here's a look at the latest episode of The Walking Dead, a new miniseries coming next year. Michonne, check it out.
World premiere.
Not everyone deserves saving.
When we come back, the big award comes out for Game of the Year. And get ready for the drop when Deadmau5 takes over. Live from Los Angeles, you're plugged in to the Game Awards.
Like just before you guys came over to my house today to film this, I was like, why are they coming to the suburbs of South Carolina? You know, a normal guy in a normal city. So why am I obsessed with making this game? My name is Thomas. Thomas Brush. I have a full-time job, but I work on Pinstripe early in the morning, and I work on Pinstripe through lunch, and then I work on Pinstripe when I come home at night. It's about this ex-minister who finds himself in hell, and it's up to him to explore this crazy, strange world and look for his lost daughter. I love being a lone wolf. I do the illustration, I write the story, I do the music, and I do the development. I'm all alone, but it's like therapy. I can take all the weird stuff that I feel and all the weird ideas I have in my head, and I just put it into the game.
We are back here one last time in the AMD green room, and right now I'm with one of the EA game changers, Jordan. How's it going?
I'm doing fantastic, Justine. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Now we're talking about Star Wars Battlefront. Now you've been playing, so what has been your craziest encounter so far?
Okay, so the first time that I saw Darth Vader in the game, the music starts to kick in, it starts to play, I immediately sprinted the other direction because I was terrified. It's a dude in a black suit that's chasing me.
Well, I guess you did the right thing. So now, do you have any favorite Easter eggs?
Okay, so my favorite Easter egg is when the Jawas go into the Sandcrawler because I just want to pick him and I want to hold him, just cuddle him a little bit.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us here. And back to you, Jeff.
Thanks. All right. Thank you very much, Justine. Well, we've got one big award left tonight. It is Game of the Year. That's right. And what an amazing year it's been for games, right? And we've got some huge, epic role-playing games nominated. We've got something fun like Super Mario Maker. It's such a great year for games. And what I love about this business and why we keep doing this show is that every year, gaming is this intersection of entertainment and technology. And every year the games get better. So from developers in Maryland to Warsaw, Tokyo, Kyoto, games are developed around the world, and we have a truly global industry, and we want to welcome everyone watching around the world. All you tweeting me that you're up at 4 a.m. in the morning in Europe watching this show, thank you for sticking around. It just shows the power and promise of gaming. So here are your nominees for Game of the Year.
Game of the Year.
It is finally time for Game of the Year. You guys ready? Stay. Fan choice. And the winner for Game of the Year 2015 is The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3 wins a total of 3 awards tonight, including Best Role-Playing Game, Developer of the Year, and Game of the Year.
Let me start with a quote from our game by Charles Dance. After all these years, which you probably remember from our trailer, I'd like to thank the team. I already did that. You are the best studio, and you already got an award for that. And I'd like to thank gamers, because we started in 2002 with the dream of making an RPG with mature story, highly non-linear, and nobody believed that. After 5 years, released Witcher 1, PC only, great fan support, then Witcher 2, and this award is for all these 3 Witchers and all of your hard work. Thank you very much.
All right, well, congratulations to The Witcher 3 for winning Game of the Year. We're so happy and proud of everyone coming together tonight for the Game Awards. We promised a 2-hour show, and we're going to do it, but we got one last big surprise for you. I want to thank all the publishers, developers, and sponsors for supporting us this year as we grew the show. Thanks to Go90 for backing us from the beginning this year. It's been an incredible year for games and the game industry, and I want to thank all of you for coming out here live and watching live around the world. Now, be sure to take advantage of all those cool sales that are happening on the gaming systems tonight. And for those of you watching on Go90, stay tuned after the show. We've got an exclusive look at our How Do You Play DJ Remix project with lots of amazing DJs contributing remixes. And speaking of an amazing DJ, there's one last guy who's going to do an epic performance right now. We also want to congratulate our Xbox winner on Xbox Live. They've been voting all night. Congratulations to the #1 guy there wow, he did pretty well in guessing. So top 10 leaderboard, congratulations. All right, and now to close the show, it's my pleasure to bring out a man who's a gamer, a DJ, and this is the world premiere of some brand new music from Deadmau5.
It's been so long, I think